How's it going, guys? And welcome back for a brand new but different video. It has been a couple of days since I uploaded my base design that is designed to mimic the bases here on Minecadia that you can use in your conquest here on Minecadia as well. It's a simple base that is meant for either a solo player or two players. There's no counters and stuff like that, so it's just if you want to quickly get started on your base and so on. But alright, in this video right here, we're going to go through a couple of cannons that you can use here on Minecadia. And make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dig right into it. The first cannon in this video is a cannon made by somebody called Continental. It is a cannon that is widely used here on Minecadia, and is also the reason that I picked this cannon for this video. Because it seems like every single faction here on Minecadia is using this cannon. So not including this in the video would be a mistake. This right here is a raiding cannon, which means you're using it outside your buffer and you don't use it to counter. We are gonna get other cannons for that later in the video. But nevertheless, I want to go quickly through this cannon right here so you understand most of it and also how you can use it. As you can see, I've already built it, I already filled it, I already put the water in it. There's going to be two ice blocks right here and right here on the cannon that you just break, and that waters the entire cannon. It comes with a built-in magazine to count how much TNT you have left, and it has a variety of different settings that you can also find down in the description. The ones we are going to be using are the ones that's already flexed, so this is basically just the Nuke and the Slabbust. But it has so much more. You can OSRB with this cannon, which means you can go through regions that has water in front of it. You can also filter bypass. You can also do backstacking and Rev 45 bus. So it basically have everything that you need. This control panel right here is going to be outside the box. There's also levels on the inside, but this entire scheme is actually pretty dope because it's made in a way where you can gen in the entire box and still have the security that people are not going to get into your box, but you can also flick all the levels right here. It even comes with a switch wire, which means you can quickly switch the wire without having to go outside or do whatever, flick trapdoors and stuff like that. All in all, it's a very aggressive and very thought out cannon that you can use when raiding. There shouldn't really be anything specific that you need to know to use this cannon. You should be able to just print it in, break the ice at the top, and I'm going to show you where you're going to put the barrel. So this over here is the two barrel height, so one for one Y and another one for a different Y. All you gotta do is just go ahead all the way to the top and then go out, as you can see, through these cobwebs that you also printed in. And this just makes something that's too wide, or you can only, like, if you want, you can just use one, but you can't change Y level then. So make something that's too wide right here, and you're basically ready to shoot on the walls. But alright, enough talk, let's go ahead and fire this cannon. So this cannon comes here with a quite long nuke, so you can see how it goes all the way down here. And that makes it extremely powerful, and it even goes down into the ground. So it goes to Y46, so it doesn't go all the way down to bedrock, which is necessary for some regions, but here in Minecadia, those are not allowed, which means you are just fine. And as I said, it also comes with an OSRB, so let's go ahead and click that, and just kind of flick the lever right here, and it should be going full auto right now, and it should be going through all the walls. This right here is actually the base that we made for what's it called, the other video solo base, and as you can see, it is working just fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and it is a raiding cannon. I do not suggest using this if you want to counter someone. We are going to be using a different cannon, so let's go ahead and dig right into that cannon. So this cannon right here is an easy print 50 stacker. It is basically just a long pillar so you can print it up, and look how small it is. It is literally fitting everywhere, and it takes about 30 seconds to gen in. You place a sandboard right here and break the ice and obviously fill the cannon. And then you should be good to go. You just go ahead and flick the lever. And it can get into basically anything. Even a 255 is going to take a couple of shots to go through a 255. But it is still going to work just fine. This is basically the cannon that I've been using for smaller raids, and if somebody's trying to get into our base, I quickly print this, and they won't even see me coming because I built it so fast and fired so fast that they don't even get a chance to react on us shooting this cannon. I've been trying to figure out who actually made this cannon, but I can't really figure it out. I think this cannon right here was built a long time ago, and the reason I picked this cannon for this video right here is because this is also widely used here on Minecadia, so I thought it was very important to give you guys this cannon to give you a chance here on the server. The next cannon we are going to be releasing this video is a U-Fusion. U-Fusions are widely used here on Minecadia as a buffer cannon, which means you have it inside your walls and it can shoot out. This particular cannon is made by somebody called Minecadia, and we try to make it as simple as possible for anyone to understand. Now, I'm not going to go into details what every single part does, because most of you guys probably wouldn't even look at this and say what each part does. So I'm just going to go through what you actually need to know to fire this cannon. First of all, this right here is the sand comb, and this is where you put your sand butt. And if you want to water the cannon, all you gotta do is just break this single ice right here, and everything is going to get watered. On top of that, it also has a control panel over here. So when you print it in, it's gonna say on the signs what each specific thing is. And just like the other cannon, it also comes with an ammunition counter, which means you know exactly how many shots you have left. So it's not gonna run out in some parts and you're gonna get screwed. But alright, so what is a U-Fusion? Well, a U-Fusion is used in the buffer because the shot goes as a U. So let's go ahead and explain that a little bit more. So we made this part right here to kind of teach you a little bit more about it. So the shot comes out at this location right here, and you need a barrel where you see those two red. It needs to be exactly like this. So this is going to be inside your buffer as well. So you're gonna need that inside your buffer, and then it can go forward. So first it goes out, then it goes forward, and then you need this setup right here somewhere in your buffer. It can shoot way further than this. I mean, you can have this part right here and all the other stuff right there. You can have that like 20 chunks that way and it will still work. So the meaning is that it shoots out underneath your walls or inside your walls, and then it goes forward, inside your walls, inside your walls, inside your walls, close to the end of your buffer or wherever you want to have it. And then this right here makes it go up, and it goes to the red over here, and then it shoots out. So as you can see, it goes out, it goes this way, it goes right there, and then it goes up, and then it shoots out. So you can basically have all of this right here inside your buffer. You don't have to worry about anything if you have this inside your buffer. And then right here, you can shoot out. So you can pretty much have this at or close to bedrock. As you can see, you need this right here at bedrock. But yeah, you can have this at bedrock, this at bedrock, this at bedrock. And then right here, you can make it shoot up at like almost at the end of your buffer if you wanted so. And then make it stop wherever you wanted to shoot. And just go ahead and get rid of other people's cannon. It's a very powerful cannon. And basically every single faction uses this. I mean, every single faction that goes for F-top is using a cannon similar to this. Not exactly this cannon, but nevertheless, they're using a U-Fusion inside their buffer. And there you are, guys. That is 3 cannons widely used here on Minecadia that you can use to not only defend yourself, but also start raiding very, very rich factions with cannons that they use themselves, which means you actually have a chance this time to make it a tie or make it fair or whatever you say. But there we are, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. All the links for the cannons are going to be down in the description. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Make sure you smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next video.